great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, checking in with Coach McGuire before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense will go to work first. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. 5 catches in their last win, a couple of them going for touchdowns. Hand off from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Dropping back, it's locked. They get him up rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So Texas Tech's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. It's Lee. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Dickey. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. To the air. It's Francis. Myers on the move. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Dickey. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. They're out there taking a look at this sophomore defensive back, and we hope he's able to get back in the action shortly. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Nice move to keep running. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass, and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Offense in an empty set. To the air, it's Luck. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Talking to coaches coming into this football game, he said he's got to keep his quarterback upright, got to protect him. If they give him time, he can do some damage. But so far, man, he's been hit early. He's been hit often. They've got to do a better job of protection up front.
Making side adjustments here. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got his man downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Bearcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll take it himself. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Back to pass. Under fire. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking for a man. It's Francis. Makes the grab. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
To the air on first down. Under fire.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. Spins away from the defender. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Makes the grab. It's Eakin. At midfield, he's got room. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Locke. Pressure coming. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Here comes the heat. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Hey, at this point in the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to throw, it's Francis. He's got it. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started.
Number 95, set to kick off.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Locke. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On the direct snap, it's Brown. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the draw, it's Brown. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you're going to fly upfield every single play. We'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Get it out on the screen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Man, sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. 3rd down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Here's the pressure, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking for a man. It's Locke. Oh, they're after him.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Eakin. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The run inside. It's Sticky. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Right back to him on the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Sticky. Finding some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. 2nd and goal again. Running inside. It's Sticky. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Francis. Dumps it off in the flats. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the field.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's sticky. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Scanning the field, it's Francis. Snagged out of the air. Turning it on. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Red Raiders peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Sends it back in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man, it's Reed. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Locke. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack. Texas Tech will call a timeout, that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll stop him short of the first down. It brings up fourth, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to let it go. He's got it down the field. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the Nittany Lions looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now. And they've done it with discipline, kind of the calling card of this program. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now over to your game in Lubbock. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Coach McGuire at the half. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He goes out of bounds. Couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Francis. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Upstairs to make the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead.
Sometimes you see those receivers as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. So now it's 2nd and long. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Blair. Punts it out of the air. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. With the catch, it's O'Neal. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up into double coverage.
Rush is on him. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Defense looks as if it's coming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Lee. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Unloads quickly. Breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got rid of it just in time.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
To throw, it's Blair. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Ready, go, go! Go, go!
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Great move. Now he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The run inside. It's Dickey. Could be an outing. Oh, what a move to get room. Into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. We've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays. And those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game. And these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. Finds a man on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like you're thinking.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Pulls it in. It's Eakin. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is the guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Eakin. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're second and long, 9 yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Blair. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Barry Johnson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Running inside, it's Brown. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll send out the kicker here. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. You want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Wants to throw. It's McDaniel. Right on the money. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fighting off the defender. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. Maybe some room here. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
No surprise here. They've had success running the football throughout this game, and here we are late in the fourth quarter, and they're still doing it. They're still having success. This offensive line, man, they've taken this game over. They had a challenge set before them heading into this one, but they...
There he goes. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Let it go.
They feed him again. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. A one-sided game like this one and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. Looking to throw, it's Blair. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
With the catch, it's Carpenter. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He fields the punt in his own end zone. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
They're going to ride this running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Clock stops as we reach the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Give to the single back. Turns it on in midfield. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The give to the back. And he will go nowhere on the final play of the game. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. It would have been good for this team if this would have gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. You're going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.